Hi guys, welcome and welcome back to the channel. If this is your first time being here, thank you so much for stopping by. Thank you for clicking on this video. In this video, I'm going to show you how you could use glitter HTV, how you could use Cricut Design Space to layer HTV vinyl. Now this is glitter and I layered glitter on glitter, and I'm going to show you the technique that you need in order to do this in Cricut Design Space. Now, if that is something you're interested in, do keep on watching.
Okay guys, we are in Cricut Design Space. The first thing I want you to do is I want you to go ahead and open your character map UWP because we're going to use it in this video. So the first thing I'm going to do, I'm going to go over to my left where you see this T. This is your text. I'm going to click on it and I'm going to type the word blessed. When you type the word blessed, you are going to go up to where it says font. Now, on the font has fonts that are in Cricut Design Space and fonts that are listed on your computer as system fonts. So I'm going to click on the one that says Cricut Sans, and you're going to go to the one that says system. Now, the font that I'll be using today is called Chicago Downtown. So I'm going to type it in. This is the one. Now this is the font that we're going to use. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to my character maps, my character map. So this is the font that you're gonna use. I'm using right now, which is Chicago Downtown. So every single font that you have on your computer is in this character map UWP. Now, what I want to do is I want to change um, the D. So what you're going to do when you go here and you find the font that you're using, you're going to click on the character. So here you have so many different characters. I'm using the D today. So I'm going to click on the D that I like, and then I'm going to go here where it says copy. So I'm going to click on copy and it's going to tell you that it's copied. Now you're going to go back to Cricut Design Space, and what you're going to do with this word, you are going to ungroup it. To ungroup it, you're going to go up here where you see this little square with some circles at the end. You're going to click on it and ungroup it. Now everything is ungrouped. I'm going to click off, and then I'm going to highlight that D, and I'm going to press Ctrl V. When you press Ctrl V, what you're doing is you're pasting the character that you got from the character map. Now this is what I'm going to have. Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to click on it, and I am going to go ahead, group it first. When I group it, I'm going to go down to the bottom where you see combine. You're going to click on that arrow, and then you're going to go up and weld it. Okay? So this is what you're going to have when you weld it. Now, what I want to do is to create some offsets where I want to have three different vinyls. So I'm using glitter vinyl, and this you could use also this method for regular HTV. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to highlight my text, and I'm going to go up here where it says offset. I'm going to click on it, and I'm going to create an offset of 0.25, which is a quarter inch. Okay, the reason why is because so let me take it down just a tiny bit more, maybe to a 0.2. Um, Let me go back to 0.25 because I don't want so many cut lines in the middle. And I'm going to press apply. Okay, when you press apply, it's gonna default to black. But because I don't want those cut pieces in the middle, you know, these little pieces that are cut out, I'm gonna go over. So if you look over my layers panel here, you see that the offset is highlighted. You're gonna go down here where it says contour, and you're going to go here and you're going to select hide all contours. What that does is that it takes out all these little pieces that are inside. You could also click on it in order to take it off. So I'm going to hide all contours and then I'm just going to come out. Now you'll see that it is gone. All those cut lines in the middle, they're gone. The next thing I'm going to do with my black selected, now I'm gonna have my black selected. I'm going to put another offset on this. So I'm gonna go back up here. I'm gonna click on offset. But this offset, I don't want it as big as the first offset. I'm going to change it to a 0.125 inch. You can do it by sliding this little slider, or you could just type it in if you know what size you want to work with. And I'm gonna press apply. When you press apply, it's gonna default to a different color. So to make this a little bit more visible, I'm going to go ahead and I'm gonna change that color to blue, okay? And I'm gonna change the word to a different color than gray so that it's visible, and that is yellow. So this is what you're going to have. But what you're going to have is that these layers are sitting directly on top of each other. Okay? They're sitting directly on top of each other, and you don't want that. What you want to do is to cut out the layers so that they can fit and sit back nicely inside. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to move um, I'm going to move away my yellow, okay? And I'm going to have my blue and my black. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to select both. And you need to understand with Cricut Design Space, you can only slice 2 layers at a time. Okay, so so I have 2 layers selected. I know this because if you look over here on my layers panel, I have my blue and my black selected. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go down here where it says slice, and I'm going to slice it out. When you slice it out, it's gonna look like nothing at all happened. But if I should move this away, I'm going to see that I have the piece, the exact replica of this piece, the black piece here. I don't need the blue piece, so I'm going to delete it. Okay, so now what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm going to go up here to align and center that piece, ensuring that it is on the blue. Okay, so now the blue is okay. You're going to take back your yellow. So I'm going to first select the blue and the black, and I'm going to right click and I'm going to send it to the back. So when I send it to the back, I'm going to put back my yellow. So before I do anything, I'm going to ensure that the yellow and the black is aligned. So I'm going to click on my yellow, I'm going to press shift and click on my black. I'm going to go up to align and I'm going to center it. When I center it, now I'm going to, because I have the yellow and the black um, selected, I'm going to go ahead and slice that piece also out, because I'm going to slice out the um, the yellow part out of the black part. So I'm going to click on slice. When you do that, it's going to look like nothing happened. But if I move it, you see that I'll have a replica of the the yellow in black. I don't need the black, so I'm going to delete it. Now I'm going to go up and I'm going to put back my yellow where it is supposed to be. Now what I'm going to do to ensure that it is aligned, I'm going to click on the yellow, click on the black, and I'm going to align it and center it. And that's going to be good. The next thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna size it. So I'm gonna size it to the shirt that I'm using. I am using a Gilden heavy cotton large shirt. So the size is about 11 inches. I like making my shirts. And this is what you're gonna have. So 11 by 4.632 is okay for me. All I need to do now is to go and cut this out. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to hit on make it. I'm going to save my project. I'm going to save it as blessed. And then I am going to go ahead and mirror all my mats. The reason why I'm using glitter heat transfer vinyl and I need to mirror. So what I'm doing, I mirrored everything. Now I'm going to press continue. Now I am using a Cricut Explorer Air tool to cut out my design. So all I'm gonna do is to turn my dial to HTV and then I'm going to go ahead and cut this out. So I'm gonna cut this out and then I'll show you how you could layer their design.
Okay guys, so I went ahead and I weeded all my glitter. You have to be careful with this one. This one was the hardest to weed. I had to really put this one over it in order to get it properly. All right, so what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna prepare my shirt. So my heat press is heating up to 320 degrees. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go ahead, I'm using a Gilden heavy cotton large shirt. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go ahead and lint roll. So the settings that I use HTV. I have a Cricut Explorer Air 2, so I use the iron-on setting to cut it out. Okay, so what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna take the moisture out the shirt and then I'm gonna find the middle and then I'll show you what to do next. Okay guys, so I went ahead and I find the middle of the shirt. This is what we're gonna have. The first thing I'm gonna do, I'm gonna put down my first layer. Now this is the layer at the back. So you're gonna layer from back to front. You're gonna ensure that you find the middle, which is somewhere around there. You're gonna come down about 3 fingers from the neckline. This is your first layer. I'm gonna press this for 320 degrees for about 10 seconds and then I will take it off. Okay guys, so I went ahead and I did it. Remember, this vinyl is a cool peel. I like that it comes off so well. Then I'm gonna put the other layer, which is this one, and I'm just gonna match this up. Okay, so there's a piece that didn't come out here. See, I didn't take out that piece. Okay, ensure that all the pieces are out. Sure that it's matched properly. Okay. Okay, so this looks okay. I just don't like that there's a little gap on the top right here. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna press this. Okay guys, so I'm gonna take it off. Then for the final layer, and I think it looks nice also with that I think it looks nice also with that with the white alone. You could totally ignore this step if you feel like the white is sufficient, the color of the t-shirt is sufficient. Okay, so this is the final piece. I like it. Let me just ensure that everything is nice and centered. You have to know that HTV does shrink, so it's normal to have just a little, yeah. All right, so I'm gonna press this now. This is a cold peel vinyl, so I'm gonna let it cool down. This is pretty. Okay. Ooh. Ooh. Wow. Bam, bam, bam. Ooh. Come through. Isn't that lovely? All right, I'm gonna give it one little press now for maybe about 10 seconds just to seal it down. Okay guys, so this is the final result of the shirt that we just did. Oh my god, this is really pretty. Let me know what you think in the comment section, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.